Imagine waking each morning, stepping out of bed with legs that feel strong, steady, and brimming with energy. Picture a day free from the nagging ache of muscle weakness, the sharp interruption of painful cramps, or the persistent worry about maintaining balance and avoiding falls. For many seniors, this vision of effortless mobility can seem distant, yet the desire to stay active, cherish independence, and move with confidence remains a powerful motivator. The ability to navigate daily life with ease, to engage in hobbies, visit loved ones, and simply enjoy a walk in the park profoundly impacts overall quality of life and mental well-being. The secret to transforming this aspiration into reality often lies hidden in plain sight, within the very foods we consume. Indeed, nutrition is a cornerstone of active aging, providing an accessible and potent solution to many common leg-related problems that can arise as we grow older, directly influencing mobility and fostering independent living. The journey to revitalize legs and enhance senior nutrition hinges on understanding the crucial roles specific nutrients play. This exploration will unveil 7 remarkable vitamins and minerals, each a powerhouse in its own right, that work synergistically to keep your legs strong, resilient, and ready for whatever adventures life holds. These are not merely abstract biochemical compounds. They are the building blocks of your mobility, the fuel for your muscles, and the guardians of your skeletal strength. From bolstering muscle function and protecting precious bone density to ensuring robust circulation and preventing debilitating cramps, these essential nutrients can make a profound difference in how you move, feel, and experience each day. Understanding their functions is the first step towards a proactive approach to health, empowering you to make choices that support vitality. Each of these 7 key elements contributes uniquely to the complex system that is your lower body, impacting everything from raw power to delicate coordination. Some are champions of muscle repair and growth, others dedicate themselves to maintaining bone integrity against the relentless march of time, while still others ensure the nerves that control your every step are firing precisely and efficiently. By understanding their individual contributions and how they collectively support leg health, you can unlock a new level of physical capability. This isn't about a quick fix or a fleeting trend, but rather a sustainable, knowledge-based approach to nurturing your body. What follows is practical information and actionable insights designed to lead to tangible improvements in leg strength, a reduction in discomfort, and ultimately, an enhanced sense of overall well-being. The path to maintaining your independent living and vibrant mobility is paved with informed nutritional choices. Let's begin this journey to revitalize legs by exploring our first powerhouse nutrient, one that plays a fundamental role in muscle strength and balance. 1. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin for unshakable strength and balance. First on our list of essential nutrients is vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. And for good reason, its impact on leg strength and overall well-being in seniors is profound. As we age, our bodies undergo inevitable changes. Muscle mass can decline, bones may lose density, and movements that once felt effortless can become increasingly difficult. A deficiency in vitamin D is a significant, though often overlooked, contributor to these challenges. This vitamin's role extends far beyond just aiding calcium absorption for bone health. It is fundamentally involved in keeping leg muscles strong, improving balance, and maintaining overall functional mobility, which are critical for preventing falls. The risk of vitamin D deficiency increases in older adults for several reasons. The skin becomes less efficient at synthesizing vitamin D from sunlight with age. Furthermore, many seniors may spend less time outdoors due to mobility limitations, lifestyle changes, or concerns about skin damage from UV exposure. Certain medications can also interfere with vitamin D absorption or metabolism. The consequence is a prevalent deficiency that can silently undermine muscle strength and stability. Insufficient vitamin D directly correlates with muscle weakness, impaired balance, and an increased propensity for falls, which can have devastating consequences for seniors. Vitamin D's mechanisms are multifaceted. It directly influences muscle tissue by enhancing protein synthesis, which is vital for muscle repair and growth. It also improves neuromuscular communication, ensuring that signals from the nerves to the muscles are efficient, leading to better coordination and muscle response. This vitamin is particularly important for maintaining fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are crucial for quick reactions that can prevent a stumble from turning into a serious fall. Beyond strength and balance, adequate vitamin D levels can help reduce inflammation in muscle tissues, potentially alleviating chronic leg pain and discomfort experienced by many older adults. Consequently, ensuring sufficient intake is not just about bone health. It's about preserving muscle power, coordination, and reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Actionable steps to ensure optimal vitamin D levels include sensible sun exposure, dietary choices, and potentially supplementation. Exposing arms and legs to sunlight for short periods, e.g. 15 to 20 minutes, a few times a week can stimulate natural production, though this varies greatly by location, season, and skin type. Dietary sources include fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, fortified foods such as milk and cereals, and egg yolks. However, for many seniors, diet and sun exposure alone may not be sufficient. Supplementation, often in the range of 800 to 1,000 IU daily or higher, under medical guidance for diagnosed deficiencies, can be an effective way to achieve and maintain adequate levels, contributing to unshakable strength and better balance. 2. Calcium, the cornerstone of bone integrity and smooth muscle contraction. Following our discussion on vitamin D, we now turn to its essential partner in skeletal health, calcium. This mineral is renowned for building strong bones, but its contribution to leg vitality extends even further, playing a pivotal role in smooth muscle contraction and overall nerve function. For seniors, maintaining adequate calcium levels is paramount, as the natural process of aging can lead to a gradual loss of bone mass, increasing the susceptibility to osteoporosis and fractures. Hip fractures, femur breaks, and stress fractures in the lower limbs are among the most serious injuries older adults face, often leading to prolonged recovery, loss of independence, and a significant decline in quality of life. A minor fall that might have been inconsequential in youth can have severe repercussions when bones lack the necessary calcium reserves. Therefore, ensuring robust bone integrity through sufficient calcium is a cornerstone of healthy aging and sustained mobility. Beyond its critical role in bone strength and density, calcium is indispensable for muscle function. Every movement, from the simple act of taking a step to rising from a chair, relies on a complex interplay involving calcium ions within muscle fibers. Calcium acts as a key messenger, triggering the process of muscle contraction, ensuring smooth, coordinated, and controlled movement. Without adequate calcium, muscles may cramp painfully, feel persistently weak, or fail to generate the force needed to maintain stability and perform daily activities. This is why many individuals with suboptimal calcium intake may experience frequent leg cramps, sluggish movement, and an overall reduction in muscle endurance, making even light exertion feel taxing. Fortunately, a well-balanced diet offers numerous avenues to secure this vital mineral. While dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese remain some of the richest and most readily absorbed sources, they are by no means the only options. Dark leafy greens such as kale, collard greens, and bok choy, as well as broccoli, offer substantial amounts. Other excellent sources include canned fish with edible bones, like sardines and salmon, almonds, tofu prepared with calcium sulfate, and calcium-fortified foods such as plant-based milks, soy, almond, oat, orange juice, and cereals. The recommended daily intake for older adults is generally 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams, preferably sourced from a varied diet. However, calcium from food alone may not always be sufficient, especially for individuals with dietary restrictions or absorption issues. In such cases, calcium supplements can play a valuable role, particularly when combined with vitamin D, which significantly enhances calcium absorption in the body. Yet more isn't always better. It's crucial to avoid excessive intake, primarily from supplements, as this can lead to issues like kidney stones or constipation. Striking the right balance, ideally through diet first, is crucial. Furthermore, the effectiveness of calcium is boosted by weight-bearing exercises, such as walking or light resistance training, which stimulate bone remodeling and help direct calcium into the skeletal structure. ensuring lifelong leg vitality. 3. Vitamin B12, powering neuromuscular precision for agile legs. While strong bones and muscles are key, they rely on clear commands from our nervous system. This is where vitamin B12 steps in, a nutrient vital for maintaining the health of the nerves that control our legs, ensuring neuromuscular precision for agile and responsive movement. Vitamin B12 plays a fundamental role in the formation and maintenance of the myelin sheath, a protective covering that insulates nerve fibers and allows for the rapid and efficient transmission of electrical impulses. Without adequate B12, these nerve signals can become sluggish or misdirected, leading to a range of leg-related problems. Common symptoms of a deficiency include a feeling of heavy, tired legs, persistent numbness or tingling sensations, paresthesia, in the feet and legs, and difficulty with balance and coordination, which can significantly increase the risk of falls in seniors. These neurological manifestations can subtly creep in, often being dismissed as mere signs of aging when they might indicate a treatable nutrient shortfall. The risk of vitamin B12 deficiency is notably higher among older adults. This is primarily due to age-related changes in digestive function that can impair its absorption. Unlike many other vitamins, B12 absorption is a complex process requiring adequate stomach acid to release the vitamin from food proteins, and then the presence of a special protein called intrinsic factor, produced by stomach cells, to bind with B12 for absorption further down in the small intestine. As people age, stomach acid production often decreases, a condition known as atrophic gastritis, and the production of intrinsic factor can also decline. Furthermore, certain common medications, including long-term use of acid-reducing drugs, like proton pump inhibitors and H2 blockers, and metformin, a widely used diabetes medication, can interfere with B12 absorption, exacerbating the risk of deficiency. If left unaddressed, a vitamin B12 deficiency can lead to more severe and potentially irreversible nerve damage, affecting not only mobility but also cognitive function. The gradual decline in nerve function can manifest as increasing difficulty with walking, a loss of proprioception, the sense of where one's body is in space, and muscle weakness that isn't directly related to the muscle tissue itself, but rather to the compromised nerve supply. Fortunately, restoring B12 levels can have a profound impact on improving these symptoms, particularly if the deficiency is caught early. Good dietary sources of vitamin B12 are almost exclusively found in animal products. These include lean meats, fish, especially salmon and tuna, poultry, eggs, and dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt. For individuals following vegetarian or vegan diets, or for those with persistent absorption issues, B12 fortified foods, such as some breakfast cereals, plant-based milks, and nutritional yeast, or B12 supplements become essential. Supplementation is generally safe and effective, with options including oral tablets, sublingual forms, or, in cases of severe deficiency or malabsorption, injections administered by a healthcare professional. Regular monitoring through blood tests can help ensure optimal levels are maintained, preserving the nerve integrity crucial for agile legs. 4. Magnesium, the master regulator for relaxed muscles and sustained energy. Having explored nerve health, let's now focus on a mineral that directly soothes and supports our hardworking leg muscles. Magnesium. This often overlooked nutrient is a true multitasker for muscular well-being and plays a critical role in energy metabolism, making it essential for sustained physical activity. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those essential for muscle contraction and relaxation, nerve function, and energy production. It acts as a natural calcium channel blocker, which helps muscles relax after contraction. Without sufficient magnesium, muscles may remain tense or go into spasm, leading to discomfort and impaired function. This mineral ensures that your muscles receive the signals they need to contract and relax smoothly, preventing spasms, reducing fatigue, and supporting endurance. One of the most common yet least recognized symptoms of magnesium inadequacy is the occurrence of restless leg syndrome and frequent, painful nighttime leg cramps. Many seniors experience these sudden, involuntary muscle contractions, particularly at night, which can disrupt sleep and make it difficult to recover from daily activities. This isn't just a minor discomfort, it's often a sign that the body is struggling to regulate muscle relaxation properly. Magnesium helps calm overactive nerve signals and keeps muscles from seizing up unexpectedly, making it essential for those who struggle with muscle tension. Beyond its direct impact on muscles, magnesium is also vital for bone density and joint health. While calcium often takes the spotlight for bone health, it cannot do its job effectively without magnesium. This mineral helps regulate calcium transport and ensures that it is properly incorporated into bones, rather than being deposited in soft tissues, where it could contribute to stiffness and joint issues. Higher magnesium intake is linked to greater bone strength and a reduced risk of fractures in aging adults. Widespread magnesium deficiency can occur because it is easily depleted by stress, certain medications, and often modern dietary habits. Many older adults take medications that can lower magnesium levels, including diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and some blood pressure drugs. Coupled with diets that may be low in magnesium-rich foods, often due to a preference for processed foods over whole, natural options, the result can be a deficiency that quietly chips away at strength, endurance, and flexibility. This may manifest as a gradual loss of stamina, where walking shorter distances or climbing stairs feels more tiring. Replenishing magnesium levels can have an almost immediate positive effect on leg health, reducing cramps, improving energy, and restoring a sense of ease in movement. The best dietary sources of magnesium include leafy green vegetables like spinach, nuts, almonds, cashews, seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, legumes, black beans, lentils, and even dark chocolate. For those who struggle to get enough through diet alone, magnesium supplements such as magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, which is often better tolerated and absorbed, can be an effective solution to support relaxed muscles and sustained energy. 5. Potassium, the electrolyte guardian against cramps and weakness. Few things disrupt comfort or mobility like a sudden painful leg cramp. A key player in preventing these unwelcome episodes and ensuring overall muscle harmony is potassium, an essential mineral and electrolyte. Potassium acts as a key regulator of muscle function, primarily by helping to balance fluids and electrolytes inside and outside of muscle cells. This delicate balance is crucial for normal muscle contraction and relaxation. When potassium levels dip too low, muscles can contract involuntarily and often painfully, leading to the familiar agony of cramps, especially prevalent in the legs and feet, and frequently occurring at night or during periods of rest after activity. For older adults who may already have reduced circulation or changes in muscle mass, these cramps can be more than just an annoyance. They can be debilitating, affecting sleep quality and daily comfort. Beyond its role in preventing acute muscle cramps, potassium is responsible for the proper transmission of nerve signals to muscles, ensuring smooth, controlled, and coordinated movements. When potassium levels are insufficient, the communication pathway between your brain and your leg muscles can become less efficient. This can lead to symptoms such as generalized muscle weakness, shakiness or trembling in the legs, or even difficulty lifting the feet properly while walking. Such issues can significantly increase the risk of stumbles and falls, a major concern for senior health and independence. Furthermore, potassium plays a surprising, often underappreciated role in maintaining strong bones. It helps neutralize metabolic acids in the body that can otherwise accelerate bone demineralization over time. A diet rich in potassium can therefore contribute to slowing the rate of bone loss, reducing the risk of osteoporosis, and keeping the leg bones structurally sound and resilient. This mineral also contributes beneficially to maintaining healthy blood pressure levels, an important aspect of overall cardiovascular health in seniors. Fortunately, nature has provided an abundance of delicious, potassium-rich foods, making it generally achievable to meet needs through diet. While bananas are famously associated with potassium, they are just one of many excellent sources. Sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, beans like kidney, black, and lima beans, lentils, yogurt, salmon, and oranges are all packed with this vital nutrient. Even a simple baked potato, especially with the skin left on, can provide a significant portion of daily potassium needs. The key is to incorporate a variety of these whole foods into your daily meals to ensure your muscles and bones receive consistent nourishment. The recommended daily intake for adults generally ranges from 2,600 milligrams for women to 3,400 milligrams for men. While supplementation is possible, it should be approached with caution and ideally under medical supervision, as excessively high potassium levels can be dangerous, particularly for individuals with kidney conditions or those on certain medications. For most healthy seniors, focusing on a diverse, potassium-rich diet is the safest and most effective strategy to guard against cramps and weakness. 6. Vitamin K, K1 and K2, the nutrient director for strong bones and flexible joints. We've seen how vital calcium is for our bones, but another nutrient acts as its indispensable guide: vitamin K. This vitamin plays a crucial, often under-recognized role in ensuring calcium strengthens our skeleton effectively and doesn't end up in places where it can cause harm. Vitamin K, encompassing both K1, phylloquinone, and K2, menaquinones, acts as a traffic controller for calcium in the body. Its primary function in this regard is to activate proteins that are essential for bone health and cardiovascular integrity. One such key protein is osteocalcin, which once activated by vitamin K binds calcium to the bone matrix. This process is fundamental for building dense, strong bones and reducing fracture risk, particularly important as bone density naturally tends to decline with age. Without sufficient vitamin K, osteocalcin remains inactive, and calcium may not be efficiently incorporated into bone tissue. Furthermore, vitamin K helps prevent the inappropriate calcification of soft tissues, such as arteries and joint cartilage. By activating another protein called matrix gliaprotein, MGP, vitamin K helps inhibit calcium from depositing in blood vessel walls. Arterial calcification is a significant risk factor for cardiovascular disease, leading to stiffened arteries and impaired blood flow. Thus, adequate vitamin K intake supports not only skeletal strength, but also circulatory health, which is vital for delivering oxygen and nutrients to leg muscles. In terms of joint health, while research is ongoing, vitamin K's anti-inflammatory properties and its role in cartilage maintenance suggest it may help reduce symptoms associated with osteoarthritis, such as knee stiffness and pain, contributing to more flexible and comfortable movement for seniors. Emerging evidence also points towards vitamin K supporting muscle strength and coordination, further enhancing its importance for overall mobility. Understanding the different forms of vitamin K and their sources is beneficial. Vitamin K1 is abundant in green leafy vegetables like kale, spinach, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts. It is the primary dietary form and is mainly involved in blood clotting, though it also contributes to bone health. Vitamin K2 is found in smaller quantities in certain animal products like egg yolks, liver, and aged cheeses, and importantly in fermented foods such as natto, fermented soybeans, which is a particularly rich source. K2 is considered more bioactive for bone and cardiovascular health as it remains in circulation longer and is more readily utilized by tissues outside the liver. Increasing intake of green leafy vegetables is a primary strategy for boosting vitamin K1. For K2, incorporating some fermented foods or specific animal products can be helpful. While supplementation is available, a critical consideration is vitamin K's interaction with blood-thinning medications like warfarin. Since vitamin K promotes blood clotting, individuals on these medications must maintain a consistent vitamin K intake and consult their healthcare professional before making significant dietary changes or considering supplements to avoid interfering with their medication's efficacy. 7. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine, the metabolic spark plug for muscle repair and nerve integrity. Our journey through essential nutrients for leg health culminates with vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. This versatile vitamin is deeply involved in a vast array of metabolic processes, acting as a crucial spark plug that keeps our leg muscles and nerves fueled, repaired, and functioning optimally. While perhaps not as directly associated with strength in the way calcium or vitamin D are, B6's contributions are fundamental to the underlying health of muscle tissue and the nervous system. It plays a far greater role in leg strength and overall muscle function than most people realize. Without adequate vitamin B6, even the strongest muscles can weaken over time, and simple movements like standing up from a chair or walking upstairs can feel disproportionately exhausting due to its roles in energy production and nutrient utilization. One of the critical functions of vitamin B6 is its involvement in protein metabolism and muscle repair. It is essential for breaking down proteins into amino acids and for building new proteins, including those that make up muscle fibers. This makes B6 vital for maintaining muscle mass, especially important for seniors who are at risk of age-related muscle loss, sarcopenia, and for repairing muscle tissue after exertion. Furthermore, vitamin B6 is integral to nerve health and proper signaling. It aids in the synthesis of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that transmit signals between nerve cells, including those that control muscle movement and coordination. Low levels of B6 can lead to peripheral neuropathy with symptoms such as numbness, tingling sensations, or burning pain in the feet and legs, potentially leading to an unsteady walking pattern and an increased risk of falls. Beyond muscle and nerve support, vitamin B6 is vital for red blood cell production, specifically in the synthesis of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that transports oxygen throughout the body. Healthy hemoglobin levels ensure that muscles receive an adequate oxygen supply, which is crucial for endurance and preventing premature fatigue during physical activity. If you've ever felt unusually tired after short walks or light exertion, insufficient B6 could be a contributing factor to reduced stamina. Good dietary sources of vitamin B6 are widely available and include poultry, like chicken and turkey, fish, such as salmon and tuna, potatoes, bananas, chickpeas, avocados, and fortified cereals. For most older adults, the recommended daily intake is around 1.5 milligrams for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. While B6 from food sources is generally safe, excessive intake through high-dose supplements over long periods should be approached with caution, as it can, paradoxically, lead to nerve damage. Focusing on a balanced diet rich in diverse B6 sources is the best strategy to ensure a steady supply without unnecessary risks, supporting both robust nerve function and sustained muscle strength. Understanding the specific contributions of these 7 essential vitamins and minerals illuminates the pathway to sustain leg strength and vitality in later life. The journey towards optimal senior leg health isn't about a single fix, but a comprehensive nutritional strategy. Collectively, these nutrients, vitamin D, calcium, vitamin B12, magnesium, potassium, vitamin K, and vitamin B6, form a powerful alliance. They work synergistically to combat muscle weakness, alleviate painful cramps, fortify bone density against age-related decline, ensure precise nerve function for better coordination, and maintain the energy levels crucial for an active life. However, this nutritional foundation achieves its greatest impact when integrated into a holistic health approach. While these micronutrients are powerful, their efficacy is magnified by sensible lifestyle choices. Incorporating regular, appropriate physical activity, like beneficial weight-bearing exercises, and ensuring safe sun exposure for vitamin D, significantly amplifies dietary benefits. This combined approach, where nutrition and an active lifestyle support each other, is fundamental to healthy aging and proactive wellness. The rewards of such dedication are profound and truly life-enhancing. A tangible improvement in daily mobility, fostering easier movement and stability, a renewed sense of independence in performing everyday tasks, and the confidence to engage more fully in activities that bring joy and meaning. This strategy is key to enhancing not just physical capability, but overall quality of life, nurturing the lifelong mobility that keeps you active and spirited. To embark on this journey safely and effectively, always seek professional guidance. Before altering your diet or considering supplements, a doctor consultation or discussion with a registered dietitian is paramount. These healthcare professionals offer personalized advice tailored to your unique health profile, potentially recommending blood tests to identify deficiencies. They provide expert guidance on appropriate supplementation, steering you clear of the considerable risks of self-prescribing. Armed with this knowledge, the power to invest in your long-term leg health and vibrant well-being is firmly within your grasp. Use these insights, engage with healthcare experts, and proactively build a future where your legs carry you strongly and confidently through all of life's cherished adventures.